Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Franklin and Douglas, where we talk about current events and give you bad advice. I'm Franklin, and with me, as always, is my buddy Douglas. Double D. How's it going?
Hold on, I'm parched. Let me take a sip real quick. Buddy, I'm great.
That's so tasty.
Well, I mean, we are recording on another evening, and you know what evenings mean.
You know what those means? It means cracking and Coke.
We are enjoying the and for those that are watching, I'm using my little skull mug because I just can't wait for Halloween.
Yes, that is adorable. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just using a highball because that's just how we go right here.
Hey, whatever holds it. Whatever gets it from the bottle to your mouth, girl.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, it is a Friday evening. Remember our Facebook rants we used to do on
Oh my
when
goodness.
we were drinking and just had to wake up and delete all that stuff.
And people be like, "You're so funny." It's like, I don't feel funny.
Yeah, I just feel sad and depressed. Oh my God. Other than that, how was your week?
Well, my week was a little boring, but I wanted to put it out there. Our friends, Mel, has just adopted a new baby girl, a
She
sweet
sure
little
did,
Yorkie.
Lily. Oh, yes, I'm so happy for her.
Yes.
We both lost our fur babies at around the same time. I lost my second fur baby, a day before she lost her
Oh
her
yeah,
baby,
that's right.
little PG, little sweet baby. And so, yes, Mel has a new baby. I'm so excited for her. So happy. Can't wait to meet her, little
So,
Lily.
so you know how I found out? I scrolling on Instagram, and then I get a friend request from a Frida, and I'm like, "Who is this?" And it's a dog. And I'm like, "Why is this? Why
Yes.
is a dog friend requesting me?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, it's Mel's dog. Of course, it has an
Yep.
Instagram page.
Of course it does. Of course.
I'm sure it has a TikTok too. So I can't wait to see those TikTok reels."
She looks very sweet indeed. Yes.
Ah,
Yes. So congratulations.
yep. And so, how was your week, though?
It has been so busy. I am physically, mentally drained.
Oh no.
But no, it's just been really busy. And like I say, Trump's America is just thriving right now. And
Right.
business is booming. The tariffs are taking off. I keep looking in the tariff account, and it's just millions and trillions and billions of dollars in there. And so I've got to be able to distribute that money out somehow or another. So it has been a week, very, very busy.
Not the tariff account.
I've been checking the tariff account. He tells me every single day, check the tariff account because we got a little overage. So yeah, it's over there.
It's a beautiful tariff account. There's never
It
been another
is.
tariff account like it.
It's enormous. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Just like my hands, it's big.
No, but yeah, it's just been busy. Just I'm glad the Friday is here. I get to relax and have a cocktail or two.
Or three.
Or three. Or four.
Right.
I'll stop until I start crying.
Until I'm posting regretful posts on social media.
Right. Okay, so what do you have for me today?
Well, I thought first I'd gay it up a little bit and
Ugh,
talk
a
about
little.
our favorite clerk from Kentucky and Timu. Now, have you ever seen Misery, Stephen King's Misery?
Of course.
Okay. And our favorite Timu, Annie Wilkes from Misery, Kim Davis. Woo!
Oh, okay. I remember her. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, I remember her. Yeah.
Well,
What's she do?
she's back in the headlines, girl. And I am talking about the Kim Davis. If you need a refresher, she was the county clerk who refused to issue a marriage license to same-sex couples after the Oberfell and versus Hodges in 2015 case that guaranteed the right to same-sex marriage nationwide. It was like, what did I say, like 2 months or something afterwards, she was already denying people from getting their marriage licenses.
Wow.
Yeah, she's at that time, she said that she was acting under God's authority when 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 one of the
Heavenly
perspective
Father said, no, don't
mm,
do
Kim, stop, girl.
it. Stop them. You're my only hope.
Oh, whatever. So when one of the prospective spouses said to Davis that she had likely been giving marriage licenses to murderers, rapists, and people who have done all kinds of horrible things, Davis responded to him by saying that was fine because they were straight.
Amen, sister.
I mean,
Amen.
just a literal piece of garbage. But
So what? I killed 20 people. I'm straight.
give them marriage license. Give them
And
two.
water, my friend.
Uh,
Wow.
well,
Okay. All right.
so fast forward to today or recently. Well, it's not even recently, it's been going on, but it's been hitting the social medias a lot recently. She's filing a request that the Supreme Court overturn the Oberfell v. Hodges ruling. So while her petition is the first of its kind since then, this has apparently been going on for quite a while. It's been said that her petition does not really present a questioning to the ruling to the court, with even your uncle Clarence Thomas agreeing. No relation. He agreed in 2020 that her petition doesn't really question the ruling at all. So when you got Clarence Thomas saying, listen, girl, just stop.
Okay. Wow.
So,
Well, has she got a hold of Papa Trump?
oh, I'm sure that's on its way. I mean, I think this is
Okay.
what people are kind of worried about. So, along with her, you also have groups like the Southern Baptist Church Convention, who prioritize overturning laws and court rulings. They say that the Oberfell ruling defies God's design for marriage and family.
Amen. Woo! I used to remember going to those Baptist revivals
Oh,
back then, the Southern. Yes, preach it.
well, you also have lawmakers as well that are concerned that the ruling needs to be overturned to preserve and grow our human race, because we can't reproduce with boop boop. So
Boop.
so
Oh, wow.
and
Okay.
I believe Kim has also quoted this if I read that correctly. But you also had Chief Justice John Roberts, who had said that the court has overstepped its role and that the marriage ruling had no basis in the Constitution. So, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I mean that wasn't recent; that was in the past. But
Oh, okay. Okay.
still,
So can you dumb that down for me? Is he pro or against?
well, I'm sure. So a lot of people are saying that the Supreme Court aren't going to look at this. That it's not really concerned that we shouldn't worry about it. But they said the same thing about the abortion ruling. So
Okay.
they
Right.
and we're under a different regime right now. So I think that's where people are nervous, because even though I think in a normal Supreme Court this wouldn't be entertained, you just don't know nowadays. You know.
Because we're in Trump's America.
Yeah, the big beautiful bill, big beautiful wall.
It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's going to do everything it said it's going to do.
So, I mean, speaking of the abortion ruling, so Kim Davis's main theme with this petition is that Oberfell ruling should be tied to the Dobbs v. Jackson Women's Health Org ruling in 2022 that withdrew the constitutional protection for abortion. So she's saying that should be tied to that. I don't know how she's tying those two together, but apparently those gays are having abortions like crazy.
Ooh. Jeez. She is out there, man.
Yeah.
Now, where is Kim from again?
Kentucky.
Mm.
You're home away from home.
Kentucky.
Yep.
Yeah. I love Kentucky. It's a great place.
And then just to kind of, finish off the facts that I have here, for someone that is so against gay marriage and, how against God it is, your girl has had 4 different marriages to 3 different men so far.
Well, clearly they didn't have the same beliefs she did. And so she needed to leave them. You have to leave that toxic kind of relationship. That's it's against God's will.
I thought you had to worship or respect your husband in these religions.
Well, they didn't respect her either. So
I heard that. So
that's okay.
yeah.
So she's riling up the the posse to go out there and get the gays, the
Mm-hmm.
sissy gays and the black chicks,
Yep. So I
round
mean,
them up.
besides that, as you know, someone looking from the outside, like, what are your thoughts on this?
Well, you know how I feel about the gays,
You hate them.
and I
I'm
do
joking.
not. Oh God,
She only tolerates me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
you're gonna have them coming for me. No, so I think, like I say, love is love, and I support everything. We joke about it, everything, but
Mhm.
I support it. It's just sometimes, I tell you, I just don't like the flamboyant of it all. Sometimes, the guys with the pink hair.
Oh, yeah, bunch of
No,
homos.
but but my thing is like, okay, so why it's not bothering you,
Mhm.
and and you're not seeing, serial killers, pedophiles, sex traffickers by the gays.
Right.
It's all of your, your little Baptist ministers and your little, down home country pastor, or the Republican, on the Grinder app
Right.
while he's on vacation.
Right.
It's just really crazy, and I'm like, bruh, it's not that serious. We got more things to be dealing with in the world than who's doing what in the bedroom
Who's
with who.
doing who? Yeah.
Okay, it's just ridiculous. Sometimes I look at it and I'm just like, y'all ain't got nothing better to do than worry about what Susie and Katie are doing.
And that's what I'm saying. You have like these gay Republicans that were all like, oh, well,
All
they're not going to come for
hidden
us.
behind they're
Hmm.
hidden behind their closed doors, and then they get swooped up on when they're out there, on their apps.
Yeah. I mean, even like those log cabin Republicans, the out gay ones, like, they
Yeah,
think,
they sure
oh,
are logs.
floppy logs, they're, they're, they are, thinking, I'm one of the good ones, they won't come for me. Like, nope, girl. As soon as they, deal with their anger towards trans and gay marriage and that, you're next.
You're
Sorry.
next. You're just on the list.
Right.
Checking it off. Checking my list. Checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or
Uh,
nice.
uh,
Kim is coming for you tonight.
with her jumpers. Ugh, whatever. So
Mm.
let's move on. Let's butch it up a little bit, shall we? So,
Ooh, daddy.
my fantasy football is coming up, so I got to pick players in that. Why can't we pick?
Raiders.
That's right. Why
We played the
can't we
49ers this weekend.
already?
Yeah, preseason.
Oh, okay.
Preseason. We still run the Bay, just so you guys know. Even though we're in Vegas in the desert, we still run the Bay.
The Bay of Flamingo Drive or whatever that is out in Vegas.
Flamingo. Yeah, it is Flamingo Bay.
Something, yeah. So,
I don't know.
anyways,
Las
so
Vegas Strip.
right. So the Minnesota Vikings have actually announced that they're adding 2 male cheerleaders.
Oh my God, I saw this. What in the world?
Yes, for the 2025-2026 season to the dance squad. So Louis Kahn and Blaze, it's always a Blaze, Chic. And of course, people are outraged. Listen, we don't know that.
Gay.
Well, that's what some of the people are saying on social media.
Blaze.
Blaze, yeah.
Okay.
But
I'm
people,
not making fun of you, Blaze, but gay.
I hope Blaze shows up on the show and kicks your ass now.
He sure is.
He's like, you talking about me, bitch? Deep voice. Like, daddy. So people, we're going off the rails here. So people are announcing that they are canceling their season tickets or boycotting the team. People are
Same.
You don't even have tickets for the Vikings. But if I had them, I'd still sell them. So
Exactly.
people are
Men do
accusing.
not belong in cheerleading.
Well, that's one of the comments. People are accusing them of infiltrating a space associated with women.
Mm-hmm.
It's that whole
Next thing you know, they're gonna be having the men at the Cowboys cheerleaders. That's just
yes.
un-American.
They're wearing like the little tiny vests as well,
Ugh.
or jackets, whatever the cheerleaders wear.
Children are watching.
You have one person saying, Jesus Christ, they really won't let women have anything in sports anymore.
That's exactly.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, come on, they have their own basketball league now. What more do women want?
I feel like that was shade.
I'm bringing back last week's episode.
I want them to have a women's football league.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be great? A WNFL.
I'd be all for that. They probably hit harder than the men too.
Oh, yes, they would.
So, and of course, you know, thankfully there are people out there applauding them. But, you know, this isn't like the first male cheerleaders in the NFL. So right now you have 7 teams in the NFL that have men in their dancing squads, including the LA Rams. That's right.
Really?
California, baby. And in,
Of course.
but in 2019, the Rams made history with having the first male cheerleaders to perform at the Super Bowl. Bet you didn't know that.
I didn't see that. No.
That's because the cameras were too focused on whoever was performing that year.
Was it Beyonce?
Was it Beyonce? I don't know. I should have had that pulled up and ready to go. So
You should have.
the
I thought
Ravens
Beyonce performed at every
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
So the Ravens have used men in their squads dating back over a decade. The Carolina Panthers have reported to hire Justine Lindsay, who is the only publicly out transgender cheerleader in the NFL. Listen, girl, we are moving forward past the Trump regime. We're going to soon have all male cheerleading squads. We're going to get rid of the women. I can't wait.
No one wants to see that bouncing around in the stands while we're trying to enjoy the game. Schlong.
But I mean, here's the thing, like, and I don't know how many college football games you've gone to, but male cheerleaders are in high school and college teams. Like
They are.
right.
Yeah. Now that is more, I've seen that more than I have in professional,
Right.
you know, and they're usually just the guys just holding up the cheerleaders.
Not always.
You know, I don't know. I always see them and they're doing their little pyramids and they're always the base. But I have never really seen them in the professional league. So it'll be interesting to see. Yeah, I just don't want them coming to Dallas or to Vegas.
You know what? Vegas is going to have male cheerleaders next. I can't wait for it.
Vomit.
Maybe a Derek Carr will become a male cheerleader for Vegas. I'd watch that.
As long as Derek.
Oh, what did I call him?
I would watch it. It's Derek. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's him, yes. I will go back.
So, you know, like you have presidents that were also cheerleaders. So you had Ronald Reagan.
Ooh.
Ronald Reagan was a cheerleader in college.
Reaganomics? What?
Yes. And your boy, George W., he was a cheerleader. Yeah.
I believe it. I believe it. Probably had his beer on the side. I believe it. George was a good old boy.
Yeah. Well, and so, you know, and then you had people like the former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown, who posted a video of the one male cheerleader Sheik with a homophobic slur on it. I mean,
well, he's damaged in the brain, so we're just going to let that one pass.
That's true. That's true.
Poor thing.
So, and then, so you have people like my co-host here who are questioning the cheerleader sexuality and also saying, and they're also saying that these male cheerleaders don't embody big, strong men. So, I mean, they're both, you know, leaner guys, you know, they're not like big burly football guys. Like, can you see that trying to do acrobatics and trips or, you know, tricks out on the field? So I'm not sure.
I want a big burly guy that's going to be able to catch me. Who's going to be able to catch all this big burliness? I need him to catch me. I don't need Skinny Pete, you know, sweating like, oh God, here she comes.
she's coming down.
She's coming down.
But
no, I don't need that.
You know, I'm all for it though. So as you can tell,
good for them.
Yeah.
Equal opportunity for everybody. Just
I agree.
Stay out of my team's locker rooms.
Do they share the locker rooms with the male football players?
Probably. You need a little soap on your back, Daddy. Probably.
The football players are already doing that with each other. You don't need the male cheerleaders to help out with that.
Ooh, gosh, dirty.
Well, did you have anything else you wanted to add to that? Since I know you are the big football fan here of the two of us.
No, I'm just excited. Football season is back, baby. Raider Nation, we are back. Whew, I'm so excited.
I have my fantasy football league drafts or whatever it's called. I don't know what you people call it. In like 2 Sundays. So I'm nervous. I gotta start Googling. Gotta start Googling.
Right. Your people, okay, who you want. Exactly. Yep.
Because
I'm taking the whole day off to plan and get ready for it.
Otherwise, I'm be picking up Blaze and
oh
Louis.
My gosh. You'll be having the best cheerleading squad, that's for sure.
They will. Well, that's all that I had for this week.
That's enough, I think. What advice would you have for all these new found cheerleading men?
Well, as always, we remind our audience that we are not trained professionals, nor are we professional cheerleaders, and our advice should not be taken seriously. But what qualifications do we have, Franklin?
Well, we survived the Castros 2-for-1 night and didn't get caught by that white man in the van. Or was it the man in the van that was white?
Or was it Kim Davis in a van trying to take our marriage?
That's true, too. take our marriage, because the sissy gays and the black chick should not be together.
Nope, not in God's plan. So today we're going to be pulling our questions from Reddit's Am I the Asshole category.
You are.
Give me an F. Give me a U.
Oh, my God.
What's that spell? And also the advice categories. But if you have a question,
family program.
That stopped being a family program like 5 minutes into the show. I hate to tell you. So if you have a question that you are birding for an answer for, some advice, please let us know. Send it over in our DMs, slide into our DMs, send us a message, and maybe your question will appear on our next episode.
If you have a burning question, get some cream for it.
Yeah, some cranberry juice, something. So first one here is, my dad heard me moaning and thinks I'm gay. What WTF do I do? So goes on to say, I am so fucking mortified. Long story short, my girlfriend, who's a 26-year-old female, pegs me, a 24-year-old male. And don't Google it, people. If you don't know what pegging is, ask your friends. So he goes on to say, we're into it and do it often. My family does not know this is for obvious fucking reasons. My dad walked gay. Right. So my dad walked in our house to drop off a bag of oranges a couple weeks back, thinking I wasn't home, and that visit just happened to align with the time me and my girlfriend were, doing the do. Yes. So you get the picture. So he started acting shifty with me, and I kind of brushed it off. We're really close, and I figured he'd spit out whatever he was thinking about eventually. And he did by sitting me down and kind of like patting my fucking knee and going, me and your brothers would support you if you were gay, right? So
wait a minute, did he walk in on them actually doing it?
Yes.
Or did he just...
He heard them doing it? Yes.
Okay. Well, how did he get that he was gay by that? Okay, keep going.
Well, I think he mentions it later on in the story. If not, I'll tell you why. So, yeah, so not gay or like kind of gay, ? I like guys too, but I very much also like girls, and I'm dating a girl. Very happy with this. Voiced none of this. Asked, why are you telling me this? He admitted to what I wrote up there in the background, that he walked into my house some weeks ago and added that he heard a man moaning. So.
Oh, didn't know it was his son getting moaned on. Gotcha.
So for context, because there was an update, but he didn't mention the original story, what he was moaning is also why he thought was gay sex going on. He's
saying, give it to me, daddy.
Probably something along those. He didn't say the exact words, but he said it had to do with what act they were doing.
Oh, dirty.
So
his dad dropped them oranges and ran for his life. I ran. Didn't grab my shoes or nothing, Lord. I ran for my life.
Lord Jesus, it was a fire. So.
Oh no.
And he assumed I was having gay sex and making some guy have orgasm, and I quote, a really nice day.
Ew. He should be proud of his son.
Right?
Wow.
He was probably in the
Wow.
kitchen like, give it to him. Yeah. So,
Okay, that's my boy.
and then he got all stern like, I support you, but I don't support you cheating on your girlfriend. And you
Oh
need to
my
come
God.
clean with her. And at that point, I just got up and left because I was about to scream. Now he thinks I'm gay and cheating on my girlfriend. My girlfriend can't
Oh,
think about it without laughing her ass off. So,
because it's hilarious. Yeah.
right. So her advice is currently useless. Might not be later, crossing my fingers. I'm 2 seconds away from a nervous breakdown, and I do not know how to explain to my dad that no, I am not gay. My girlfriend just pegs me real good, and he heard me moaning,
Oh,
and I'm not cheating on
wow.
my girlfriend, and that I want to die now. So,
Wow. Wow. First of all, why does your dad had just walking into your house? Does he have keys?
so they in one of the updates he does say that he has tools that his dad comes over and borrows. So they just kind of have like an agreement that he can just come in, grab the tools, and leave, whatever. But
He might want to put a sock on the door next time
right.
with a
So
note, getting pegged, don't come in.
if you hear me a moaning, don't come a knocking.
Oh my God.
Uh, he, he
Wow.
goes on to
There's
say,
no advice for that.
he goes on to say, I know I could say it directly, but I think being direct might actually result in my death via embarrassment. Do you have any advice on how to break this to him? Because I'm at a loss.
I think he would be more proud that he's getting pegged by a chick and not by a dude. Yeah, that's crazy. First of all, put the tools out. Your dad needs to call in advance. All right.
Right.
We're not 12 anymore. Yeah, just come clean. I'm like, bruh, no, my girl is stroking me. So, you know,
Mm.
I'm not a cheater and I'm not gay.
Well, a little, apparently.
A little,
I think,
just a little.
they call that bisexual. But I,
Bi-curious.
right. I think he should get like a medical chart on like a little stand of like the male prostate and explain
Ooh.
why he enjoys pegging and how she just hits it the
Mm.
right way. And that maybe mom might want to try that on dad.
Oh my God. Had him squealing like a pig.
So he does and I don't have it written down here, but I did read a later update that he wrote that he finally sat his dad down and started trying to talk to him about in the garage. And the dad was like, still yelling at him for like cheating on his girlfriend, whatever. So the girlfriend
Yeah.
came out because she found something that she went to tell her husband or boyfriend that she found, and she overheard it, and she starts laughing, and she like finally broke it to dad. She's like, no, I'm pegging him, kind of thing.
Ooh.
And then apparently the brother came out because there was like yelling going on in the garage, and he hears that his brother likes getting pegged. So apparently now it's a big family joke about how the brother gets pegged
Ooh.
all the
Now
time.
he's completely embarrassed. He's
Right.
more embarrassed now than he was when he thought his dad thought he was a gay.
Yeah. Should just stuck with the gay story at
I
that
would have,
point.
yeah. Now you're just, you're just sad.
And now the butt of the joke.
Ah, but
But
boom.
yeah. Well, let's go into the next one here.
Please.
So this one is, am I the asshole for giving my husband an ultimatum because he wouldn't stop bringing up the past? So
Oh,
I, a 27-year-old female, have been married to my husband, 30 male, for 4 years. We met when I was 20 and he was 28, or sorry, 23 at the
that's
time.
right.
Yeah, like everyone's dating older people here.
Okay.
At the time we met, I had just gotten out of a 2-year relationship. We met through some mutual friends and we started off as friends, but as time went on, we began to date. We got married when I was 23 and he was 26. During the time we dated, me and my husband were very open with each other about our past and our exes. My husband happened to be a virgin before we met, and I had slept with my ex-boyfriend before I met my husband. So
Tramp.
keep in mind, he was the second relationship I had my whole life, and my ex was my first everything. At first, when I told my husband about my ex, he was a bit taken aback and that we wouldn't be each other's first. But I reassured him and told him the past was the past and he was the one I love and want to spend the rest of my life with. So fast
Perhaps.
forward to our life now, our intimate life has been slacking lately. Every time I would try to initiate anything, he would turn me down and say he was tired.
Oh.
Sounds familiar, right? So at first,
I'm
I didn't,
tired.
I'm tired, babe. At first, I didn't think anything of it, but it became a constant excuse no matter the time, and 3 months passed with no intimacy. So I
Oh.
sat my husband down and asked him what was wrong and why he didn't want to be intimate. And he said every time he looks at me, he can't help but think that someone else has had me in such an intimate way.
Oh my God. Here we
Yeah.
go.
Again,
Bruh.
I know. Again, I reassured him and told him that the past was the past and I'm sorry he felt that way, but there's really nothing I can do and it's him I want. So from
All right, I
that day,
married you, jerk.
right. So from that day on, he would make snide and little comments whenever we would have a conversation. For example, if we ever talked about anything sexual, he would say, "Imagine not being a virgin and getting married," or "I'm sure no one else would have put up with that fact if you weren't a virgin. So only I can love you and not look at you like a dirty slut."
He said that to
According to the story, I called her a dirty slut. I
her?
was
Wow.
taking it back when he said that, and I just went to our room and locked the door. After that whole thing, I sat my husband down and told him that if he wasn't happy in our marriage, he could leave. But he blew up on
Mm-hmm.
me, saying that it was my fault it came to this and we should have grown together physically and intimately. But because I went and gave my body to someone else, he just can't look past that. I took my
Okay, so
stuff.
bye.
Yeah. So I took my stuff and went to go stay with my sister. Now I don't know what to do.
You get a divorce and leave your man and
Hmm.
go out and slut out the way you need to.
Yes.
Oh my God. What an absolute jerk.
Can you
Really?
imagine? Yeah.
Yeah. She just not just get a divorce. Leave him.
Right.
First of all, he doesn't know how to give it to you anyway because he hasn't had experience
Right.
like like her. So no, and he's being a jerk to her.
Hmm.
Oh, why would he say that? Wow,
Why would
people
you
are
even get
horrible.
married if you knew? Because obviously he knew this before they got married. Like, why would you get married
Hopefully,
then?
yeah, gave your body to somebody else.
You dirty slut.
Poor thing.
Mm.
Yeah, get out of that relationship and go back to your ex. That's what's going to end up happening. She's going to go back to her first love
Well, I
and then
think,
flaunt it,
yeah.
he's like, he's such a better lover than you. I compared you to each time we did it, and when I pegged him, he moaned.
Yes. Even his family could hear it. It was so loud.
He would be devastated. Oh my God.
I don't. Yeah, it's so my thinking too is that this came out of nowhere. I'm
Mhm.
thinking old boy is cheating on her, is what's happening. And, he's
Ooh,
making her feel like shit. So that way when it finally comes out, he'd be like, well, if you weren't such a slut, I wouldn't have to go out and get it somewhere else, kind of thing.
exactly. Okay, I like that. Yeah. He's gonna pop up with a girlfriend too, or a boyfriend. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. What if he's gay? That's true. This whole
That's
time
gonna be
he's like,
sick.
I need to find a way to get out of this marriage. That's right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because I like the way Billy's looking. Yep, that's it.
Maybe he's banging her ex.
Ooh, see what all the hype is, huh?
You took her virginity. I want you to take mine.
Take it from me, daddy.
Yeah. Now we're even.
Ooh, wee. Oh, that's
Mm.
disgusting. Poor people, I swear.
And they say
Well,
gay marriage is a problem. Mm.
it is. It really is. It's ruining America.
Getting perfectly straight guys pegged is what it's doing.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, on that note, people,
Yeah.
stay misinformed.
Yeah. Speaking of being misinformed, thank you again for listening, liking, subscribing to our show, our podcast. We greatly appreciate it. I mean, this is what episode number 54 now. It's crazy to me to think that we lasted this long, just like they said we wouldn't, like our marriage, but here we are today.
Here we are.
But again,
Oh my
thank you and
God.
continue to liking, subscribing, sharing where you can. And Franklin, is there anything else you'd like to take us out on today?
No, just, peg away.
What was it? Science where he's like, swing away, Charlie? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah,
Peg away,
yeah.
Charlie. Peg away.
Peg away, Charlie. That's disgusting.
That was a
Oh my
different
god.
science movie that I shouldn't have watched.
Okay.
Well, on that note, bye.
Bye.